things happening. Whoever goes first is who's on the homepage. Not really.
Not that it does, but that's
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Northeast Dubois High School Gym for our boys swimming meet tonight between Northeast Dubois, Gibson Southern High School, and Southridge. Our first event is a boys 200-yard medley. Lane 2, which is the top of your screen, features Preston Brinkman, Carter Beckman, Trevor Beekler, and Dakota Roach. Lane 3 features Lucas Lingefelter, Griffin Mercer, Dawson Maurer, David Hirsch, and Lane 4 for Gibson Southern, Aiden Lovelace, Kyle Stunkel, Christopher Spear, and Max Stoll. They're on the bottom of your screen. Very even so far through the first leg between lanes 2 and 3. Again, lane 2 is on the top of your screen. Lane 4 is on the bottom. That first lap time was 30.71 in first. I am your announcer, Tony Beekler. Happy to join you. Thank you for tuning in. We do have the chat open in the YouTube stream, so we would appreciate a little feedback if it sounds good. If you can hear the swimming with some volume, but hopefully the talking with more. Gibson Southern in the lead heading into lap 2. 106.37 to 107.74. I will apologize in advance for any pronunciation errors. We don't get any guidance on how any names are pronunciated. So I'll do the best I can. All right, leg 3 is underway with Gibson Southern leading in lane 3 at 104.78. Dubois is at 140.56 in lane 2. Thank you for the feedback. Back the volume of the pool off just a little bit. All right. Gibson Southern wins with a time of 2:01.28. Northeast Dubois finishing second at 2:06.89. This is a boys-only meet tonight. I'm going to put the list of all of the events up. And third place is at 2:24.64 in lane 4. There will be no diving tonight, by the way, but there will be several heats of a couple of different events. All right, so up next is the boys 200-yard freestyle. Top of your screen, lane 2, Aiden Elliott for Northeast Dubois. Lane 3, Logan McLean, Gibson Southern. Lane 4, Griffin Mercer, Gibson Southern. Lane 5, Devin Murphy, Gibson Southern, which is the bottom of your screen. other way on the boys 200 yard freestyle. And we've got an early lead for Gibson Southern in lane 3, followed by Gibson Southern in lane 4. First lap is at 28:06 in lane 3. Or sorry, 28:06. Lane 2, lane 4, 28:87. Lane 5, 33:78. Lane 2, 36:47. All right, with the second turn, we've got lane 3 in the lead, 59.64. Lane 4, second place, 101.26. Lane 5, third place at 112.01, and lane 2 in fourth place at 116. All right, coming in for the third flip, leading lane 3 at 132.84. Lane 4 at 136 or 137. Didn't trigger the board all the way. Third place goes to lane 5 at 153.06. Fourth place goes to lane 2, close behind at 157.79. All right, we have our winner in lane 3 from Gibson Southern at a time of 2:06.31. Second place, lane 4, Gibson Southern, 2:13.01. It looks like we've got Gibson Southern coming in for third place in lane 5, just ahead of Northeast Dubois. Lane 5 at 2:33.13. And fourth place to Dubois in lane 2 at 2:38.35.
Final call, 200 yard IM.
Okay, that brings us to event number 3. The boys 200 IM. In lane 1 at the top of your screen is Trevor Beekler, Northeast Dubois. Lane 2, Landon Ruber, Northeast Dubois. Lane 3, Dawson Maurer, Gibson Southern. Lane 4, Christopher Spear, Gibson Southern. Lucas Lingefelter, lane 5 on the bottom of your screen. That's event 3. Shrink this down. The IM, the first lap is a fly. The second lap is a backstroke. Third lap is a breaststroke, and the fourth lap is a freestyle. First flip here, lane 3 is in first place, 28.68. Lane 5, second place, 31.21. Third place to lane 4, 32.28. Fourth place to lane number 2, 33.22. And fifth place to lane 1, 35.81. Lane 3 is continuing to hold their lead, followed by lane 5, and then a pretty dead heat between lanes 2 and 4 as they're completing the second leg, the backstroke, about to flip to the breaststroke. We've got lane 3 in first place, 105.90. Lane 5, second place, 107.95. Lane 2 at 115 is third place. Lane 4 is at 119 in fourth place. And lane 5 is at 124. Now for the lap of the breaststroke. Oh, sorry, that was lane 1 in fifth place. Here comes Gibson Southern right now, completing lap 3 at 1:47.28 in lane number 3 for first place. Lane 5 continues to be in second. Lane 5 flips at 2:04.70 going to their final lap. Lane 4, a very slight lead over lane 2. Lane 2 is at 2:09.69. Lane 1 is at 2:13.88 and closing. And lane 3 takes the victory at 2:13.67 in lane 3 for first place for Gibson Southern. Coming in for second place will be lane 5. But he is not marked to be allowed to score. They have to designate how many for scoring swimmers there are. Lane 5 is at 2:39.82. Very tight. Third place goes to Northeast Dubois, lane 2 at 2:49.28 over lane 4 at 2:49.59. That is 0.24 to 0.59. And Northeast Dubois, lane 1 at 2:56.12. Next up, we've got our event 4, the boys 50-yard freestyle. There are 2 heats. The people in the first heat on our score sheet are marked with X's, which means they have not been entered to be the team's score. You're only allowed to have 2 entrants per event tonight. So in the 50-yard, in this heat 1 of 2, lane 1, top of your screen will be Elliott Church. Lane 2, Tristan Coburn, Gibson Southern. Lane 3, Landon Kiesel, Gibson Southern. Lane 4, Felipe Alvarado from Southridge. And as always, apologies if we've got any typos. We're typing this in off of a sheet we're given from the scorers. And apologies for any pronunciation. Looks like Felipe may be getting moved to the second heat. This is one of our fastest events of the evening, and they're off. Early lead for lane 1, followed by lane 3 and lane 2. And it's going to be lane 1 in the first heat at 29.21, followed by lane 3, 31.74, followed by lane 2 at 32.49. Our next heat, heat 2 of 2, and all of these will be the official scorers. We've got at the top of your screen, lane 1, Roland Case, Northeast Dubois. Lane 2, Dakota Roach, Northeast Dubois. Lane 3, David Hirsch, Gibson Southern. Lane 4, Logan Tooley, Gibson Southern. Lane 5, Michaela Hausenauer. That might be a typo. It's from Southridge. And lane 6, Felipe Alvarado, Southridge. That would be Hasenauer. So all 6 of these swimmers will be scoring. 2 and 3 are off to the early lead. Very even between lanes 2 and 3, followed by lanes 4 and 1. Going to be a very close finish between lanes 2 and 3. A virtual dead heat. And it's going to be lane 2 for the victory at 26:29 over lane 3. Second place, 26:41. That's .29 to .41. Third place goes to lane 4, Gibson Southern at 37:01. Fourth place, lane 1, 29:28. Fifth place, lane 5. Sixth place, lane 6, 33:81. And those scores went off the screen far too fast. So no fifth event tonight because there is no diving. Next up is the sixth event, the boys 100 yard. Oh, we're going to get a quick break here. So technically there should be a break. So we'll put up all the events. So there's the event order yet for tonight. We just completed event 5. So we'll have a few minutes. We're going to finish getting our titles in for our last few events. So thank you again for joining us. This is the last home swimming event of the season for Northeast Dubois. We've got girls sectional preliminaries coming up this Thursday night from Jasper. You can watch the event live from ishaa.tv/Jasper. We're unsure if you will have to pay to watch or not, but all events from the Jasper sectional will be live streamed. If it is for pay through that website, it will be $10. We certainly welcome your feedback on the broadcast. Always nice to hear where people are at. We've had this is our third live stream. We've had some grandparents tuning in from Florida and out of the area. And some of the swimming assistant staff says we should wish a good evening to one of our biggest fans, Gary Bear, watching at home tonight. All right, I'm going to show you a few slides of our senior swim team members who were recognized at the meet last week.
Gibson Southern 54, Northeast Dubois 32, Southridge 3.
All right, the score at the halfway point is Gibson Southern 54, Northeast Dubois 32, and Southridge 3. For posterity, I will mention, at least for the recording, that there are no fans in attendance tonight, even the female swimmers from the other teams, due to the COVID-19 pandemic. That's why we're live streaming this event for you. We only have essential personnel, timers, scorers, the swimmers, and their coaching staffs. Last home meets tonight for Trevor Beekler and Carter Beckman. Pierce Brinkman's not swimming tonight as he recovers from an injury. And if I'm ever the bit muffled, that's because I am broadcasting to you wearing a mask. Thank you very much, Gibson Southern parents. Appreciate you sending your coach the feedback that you're enjoying the broadcast. We certainly enjoy doing it for you. We know swimming is a challenging sport to be a spectator of. And while I wish we had a setup where we had multiple cameras so you could see the scoreboard the whole time, we do the best we can to try to fill the blanks in for you. But thank you for sending that feedback. If you've never attended here at Northeast Dubois High School pool, it is not a very spacious facility. It has seating for probably 150 if everybody would be squeezed in. So once you've got the swimmers here in the seats, it does not feel empty by any means. Looks like the swimmers have got their warm-ups complete. We should be back in action very momentarily. Northeast Dubois does not have a diving program, so that's why there's no diving here, although we have a board, and occasionally there are divers. For those of you who attend events normally at Northeast Dubois High School, there has been a great deal of construction and renovation going on. The area immediately behind the pool has been converted to the classrooms for the 7th and 8th grade that are now in the high school building. And there's construction going on out front for a new practice gym that's being constructed. So part of the front parking lot has been removed. If you ever attend here for any sporting event, there is parking in the back of the building. Not quite as much as in the front of the building. All right, next up, we're going to have the boys 100-yard butterfly. Top of your screen, lane 2 will be Trevor Beekler from Northeast Dubois. Lane 3 from Gibson Southern will be Christopher Spear. And lane 4 will be Kyle Stunkel from Gibson Southern. Based on seed times provided by the coaches, lane 3 is favored. And lane 3 is out to an early lead over lane 2. Lane 1 completes their first lap at 32.31. Lane 2 completes their lap at 38.48, and lane 4 completes their first lap at about 44.22. Lane 3 has built a several second lead. And lane 3 comes in for the victory with a time of 1:13.38. Trevor Beekler in lane 2 for Northeast Dubois will take second place with a time of 1:23.10. And Kyle Stunkel for Gibson Southern will be taking third in lane 4. Coming in finishing with a time of about 1:36. His board didn't trigger. That was event 6. Event 7 features 2 heats. It's the Dubois 100-yard freestyle. Heat 1 in lane 3, top of your screen, will feature Aiden Lovelace, Gibson Southern. Lane 4, Jeffrey Long, Gibson Southern. Lane 5, Tristan Coburn, Gibson Southern. These swimmers are not entered for score, but entered to compete. All right, very even heat. With lane 3 in a very slight lead over 4 and then 5. First lap time 34:05 for lane 3, 36:09 for lane 4, 36:13 for lane 5. Lane 5 has now crept a little bit ahead. Coming in to finish in this heat will be lane 3 at a time of 1:10.74. Followed very narrowly by lane 5 at 1:15.74, 1:15 even-ish, and then lane 4 was at 1:15.74. We didn't get an exact time on lane 5. The board didn't trigger. All right, the second heat. Second heat is boys 100-yard freestyle. Top of your screen, lane 1, Carter Beckman for Northeast Dubois. Lane 2, Dakota Roach, Northeast Dubois. Lane 3, David Hirsch for Gibson Southern. Lane 4, Eric Hirsch for Gibson Southern. Again, the girls' sectional preliminaries will be this Thursday night. Most of the area swimmers will be at Jasper High School. You can watch that on ishaa.tv. And we're off.
First call, 500-yard freestyle.
Very slight edge for lane 2 over lane 1 and then lane 3 and then lane 4. Lane 1 is coming back. Right now it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lanes in that order. At the turn in lane 1, it'll be lane 1 in the lead at 27.77. Lane 2 second, 28.44. Lane 3 third, 29.79. Lane 4's board didn't trigger, but just slightly behind that. Lane 1, slight lead over lane 2. Very even between lane 1 and 2 as they come in for the finish. Might even be lane 2 edging slightly ahead. It will be lane 2, 59.73 from Northeast Dubois. Dakota Roach over Northeast Dubois is Carter Beckman. In his final home meet, lane 2, 1:00.53. Lane 3 comes in third at 1:05.92, and lane 4's board did not trigger, just slightly behind.
Final call, 500 Yard Freestyle.
All right, next up, we've got our longest event of the evening, the boys 500-yard freestyle. Lane 1, top of your screen, Aiden Elliott, Northeast Dubois. Lane 2, Preston Brinkman, Northeast Dubois. Lane 3, Logan McLean, Gibson Southern. Lane 4, Devin Murphy, Gibson Southern. Lane 5, Elliott Church, Gibson Southern. This event features 10 complete laps. So 20 downs or backs. So we will move the screen here shortly, or move the camera shortly and let you see the timers on the other end of the pool. That'll give you an idea of what lap they are on, what leg out of 20, the number that they put down in the water. They're all prepared to put one down, telling the swimmers that they have completed one of 20 legs. Again, lane 1's on the top of your screen. Lane 5 on the bottom. Again, lane 1, top of your screen.
First call, 200 yard freestyle relay.
Line 3 just completed 3:59.03, followed by lane 2, 4:02.17. They just completed 15 of 20 legs. Behind them is lane 4, which is just completing their 13th leg. And lanes 1 and 5 have just completed their 13th leg. Lane 1 is at 4:35.09. Lane 2, 4:39.31. So very close between first and second. They just completed the 17th of 20 legs. There you get the bells from the ISHAA official that they're on their last leg. 3-second difference between lanes 3 and 2. Pretty darn close in a 500-meter event. Lane 2 is coming on, but lane 3 looks like they are going to hold on for the victory. Lane 3 takes it at 5:45.24. Lane 2 at 5:48.74. So 3.5 seconds. Lane 4 is just completed their 17th leg out of 20. And lanes 1 has completed 16 legs, and lane 5 has completed 15 legs. Lane 4 is about to flip for their final leg. So lane 4 will be taking third place. With a time of 6:57.93. Quite an athletic achievement to be able to swim 500 consecutive meters. It's less total time than a cross-country meet, but probably just as physically demanding. Lane 4 has got a few second edge over lane 1, but lane 1 has closed. Nope, sorry, misunderstood. Lane 1 just finished, taking fourth place at 7:32.52. Sorry, got those out of order. So lane 5 still has one last half lap to complete. Next up will be the boys 200 free relay. Which Mr. Aiden Elliott for Northeast Dubois is going to swim 2 back-to-back pretty lengthy events. All right, lane 5 finishes at 8:10.92. Next up is the boys 200-yard free relay. Lane 2, top of your screen, Northeast Dubois, Roland Case, Aiden Elliott, Trevor Beekler, Landon Ruber. Lane 3, Gibson Southern, Christopher Spear, Lucas Lingefelter, Eric Hirsch, Logan McLean. Lane 4, middle of your screen, Aiden Lovelace, Tristan Coburn, Jeffrey Long, Landon Kiesel. Lane 5, bottom of your screen, Logan Tooley, Kyle Stunkel, Max Stoll, Elliot Church. Lane 6, Southridge, Luke Ramsey, Michael Hasnauer, Felipe Alvarado, and Ian Allen. Oh, yep, also Elliot Church from Gibson Southern is also just completed the boys 500. Compounding a very challenging event, following up with another one. And we're off. I want to say good evening to Glenda Merkel. Nice to see her in the chat. Coach Kendra Merkel Friedman's mother. We're happy to have Coach Kendra back, who recently had a baby just before Christmas. The swimmers love having her attend. We've got a very even match between lanes 3, 2, and 4. Sorry, 3, 2, and 5. Lane 3 first, 28-29. Lane 5 third, 28-31. Lane 2 third, 29-13. Lane 4, 30-93. Sorry, that was lane. Oh, and we did not get a lane 6 time. All right, lane 3 continuing the lead at 55-65. Lane 2 at 59-45. Lane 3 at 1 minute, 0.78. Again, no time from lane 6. Lane 4 was 105.77. Lane 3 holding their lead over lane 2 by a couple of seconds. Lane 5 is slightly behind lane 2, although it's getting pretty even. About a dead even. Oh boy, that's about as even it can be between lane 2 and 5 at 131.54 or 131.60. Lane 6 is at 137.51. For fourth place, lane 3, that's incorrect. Lane 4 is at 139.49. Gibson Southern lane 3 takes the victory. Did not get a time. Northeast Dubois lane 2 comes in second, 159.95. Lane 5 third, 205.37. Lane 6 fourth at 210. And lane 4 comes in at about 218.
Final call, 100-yard backstroke.
In the scoring, we see that lane 5 was marked down to not count for scoring, so the order of that finish may be a little out of order versus what I read you. Next up is event 10, the boys 100-yard backstroke. Top of your screen, Landon Ruber, Northeast Dubois. Lane 2, Preston Brinkman, Northeast Dubois. Lane 3, Dawson Maurer, Gibson Southern. Lane 4, Lucas Lingefelter, Gibson Southern. Lane 5, Aiden Lovelace, Gibson Southern. I know we as parents would like to thank head coach Kendra Friedman for all of her efforts, along with Rachel Brightweiser and Colby Stafford, her assistant staff, along with Emily Clark and Pierce Brinkman for helping as managers when not swimming. Again, next up is the boys' 100-yard backstroke. Off we go. Early lead for lane 3, followed by lanes 2 and 4, 1 and 5. Lane 3 continues to lead as we come to the flip, closely followed by lane 2, and a very even heat between lanes 1 and 4. Lane 3, 30.75. Lane 2, 32.61. Lane 3, 36.56. No time on lane 4's board. Lane 5's coming to the flip at 46.90. Lane 3 opening a commanding lead. Very even still between lanes 1 and 4. Lane 3 takes the event at 104.52. Northeast Dubois second in lane 2 at 107.19. And it's going to be lane 4 in third, 113.29. Lane 1 in fourth at 114.67. And lane 5 closing in to finish right now. Next up will be the boys' 100-yard breaststroke. And lane 5's time is 1:36. Boys 100-yard breaststroke. Top of your screen, rolling case. Lane 1, Northeast Dubois. Lane 2, Carter Beckman, Northeast Dubois. Lane 3, Griffin Mercer, Gibson Southern. Lane 4, Kyle Stunkel, Gibson Southern. Lane 5, Max Stoll, Gibson Southern. This will be Carter Beckman's, not his final home meet, not his final event, though. This is the 11th of 12 events. And we're off. Followed by lane 2, lane 1, lane 5, and lane 4 at the flip. Lane 3 continues to lead over lane 2 and lane 1. Lanes 4 and 5 are pretty even. That's lane 3, 37.50, followed by lane 2, 37.82, followed by lane 3, 39.97, followed by lane 4, 44.62, and lane 5, 45.38. Lane 3 continues its lead over lane 2. At the final flip as they come in for the home stretch. Lane 2's holding strong, closing in. Going to be a fairly close finish, but it looks like lane 3 is going to hold on. Lane 3 takes the event at 120.30 over Northeast Dubois. Lane 2, second place, 121.68 in lane 2. Lane 3, 124.43. Very close here between 4th and 5th. It is going to be lane 5 taking 4th at 133.48. And lane 4 taking 5th at 133.70. And our final event tonight is the 400 free relay. Top of your screen, Northeast Dubois in lane 2, Preston Brinkman, Landon Ruber, Carter Beckman, Dakota Roach. Lane 3, Gibson Southern, Dawson Maurer, Logan McLean, David Hirsch, Griffin Mercer. Lane 4, Gibson Southern, Eric Hirsch, Devin Murphy, Logan Tooley, Max Stoll. Lane 5, Landon Kiesel, Jeffrey Long, Tristan Coburn, Elliot Church. This will be our final event, and again, this is our final home meet of the season. Girls sectional competition begins on Thursday with preliminaries and completes on Saturday. You can live stream by tuning in to ishaa.tv/Jasper. And that may be a for-pay event at $10. You can go to that page now, and some of the events are available there for streaming, where you can get a feel for how it works. Following the meet, there is, and we'll leave the cameras on probably for a little bit while we wait for the final scoring. There is typically a Northeast Dubois tradition. I don't know what the swimmers call it, but they have a little bit of a survival of the fittest swimming afterwards. So you may hear some hoopla in the pool following the last home meet. Sharks versus minnows, my wife reminds me it's called. And they're off. Also this week, the boys swim team will all dye their hair this Wednesday night in support of the girls swimmers at sectional. Lane 3 out to an early lead over lanes 2, 4, and 5. And then the boys will shave their heads the following week before their sectional. Lane 3 is in first at 27.24, followed by lane 2, 30.04, lane 3, 34.27, lane 5 at 38.72. Lane 3 continuing a strong lead, followed by lanes 2 and 3. Definitely a strong performance tonight from Gibson Southern. All right, leg 2 is underway at about 58 seconds. The board didn't trigger for lane 3. Lane 2 is at 104.22. Lane 4 is going to be at 113 for their second swimmer. Lane 3 second swimmers coming in to flip. Lane 5, 124.94. Lane 3 second swimmer halfway, 126.97. Northeast Dubois about to flip their second swimmer, 135.71 in lane 2. Lane 4 flipping second swimmer at 146.30. Lane 3 coming in to exchange for their third swimmer at 159.10. Lane 5 flipping at 202.65. Dubois lane 2 coming in for their third swimmer, senior Carter Beckman, in his final home event at 210.06. Lane 4 coming in for their third swimmer at 224.28. Gibson Southern lane 3 flipping third swimmer at 2:29.42. Northeast Dubois lane 2 third swimmer about to flip for his second lap at 2:41.69. Gibson Southern lane 5 third swimmer launches at 2:46.48. Gibson Southern lane 4 flips there at 2:55.27. Gibson Southern lane 3 coming in for their fourth swimmer at 3:05. Northeast Dubois will be in next for their fourth swimmer. And lane 2's four swimmers off at 3:20.37. Gibson Southern lane 4 about to arrive for their fourth swimmer. And he's off at 3:32. Gibson Southern's fourth swimmer flips for his final lap at 3:34.68. He has got a half a lap lead over second place Northeast Dubois in lane 2. Northeast Dubois flips at 3:49.75. We've got Gibson Southern's fourth swimmer launching in lane 5 at 4:04. And we've got victorious lane 3 at 4:08.18. Lane 4 flipped there at 4:07.73. Northeast Dubois in lane 2 coming in for second place. They're going to finish at 4:23.31. And we've got third place coming in lane 4. Finishing at 4:50.02. That was 4:08, 4:23, 4:50 for first, second, and third place. And we've got lane 5 out on their final lap, leg of their lap right now. We're definitely going to stay live with you until we can give you the final event score. And wrapping up the evening's competition is lane 5 at fourth place at 5:22.59. So we definitely thank you for joining us. We don't have any more live streams coming up this season from the swimming. We've got a number of our swimmers will be pivoting over to track. I believe track has already begun some practicing or at least organized workouts. So when Swimming Boys sectional wraps up in the next few weeks, that'll be coming up next for them. Final score was Gibson Southern taking this boys only meet with 146 over Northeast Dubois with 94 and Southridge scoring 11. We're going to leave the camera on. I know our Dubois parents will probably enjoy seeing a little of the playfulness of the swimmers here. We certainly thank you for joining us tonight. We'll sign off the announcing part of our broadcast now. As always, be sure that you support these student athletes who work very hard in the classroom and then spend even more time of their day working at their athletic endeavors. Thank you very much, Coach from Gibson Southern. These athletes work very hard. They definitely deserve your praise and support. Regardless of where they finish in competition, they work very hard supporting their school. Looks like there may not be a game of, we'll see. Sharks and Minnows, we shall see.